Hello, I'm happy that you're here. Let's get started on some work to strengthen and address our knee. All right, let's start on our back. Both feet planted to start. Good. We have a block here we're going to use in a few minutes. Okay, right leg. Let's bring an angle of 90 degrees at the hips, 90 degrees at the knee, and 90 degrees at the ankle. Grab hold behind your legs, so at your hamstrings. And we're just gonna do some circles with the ankle to start. Take a nice breath. I have a beautiful day here. Switch directions. Good. Pump the foot a couple times. Good. Now we're just going to make some circles at the knee. So just the lower leg is moving. Of course, everything's attached, so you will have a little movement in the upper leg, but we are focusing on that low leg swirling around. Good. Let's go the other way. I feel the work in my quadriceps, and if you have tight hamstrings, you might feel it there as well. Good. Okay. Let's extend out the left leg. So now we are lying here. Bring that knee in like a wind removing pose. Good. If you can, we'll straighten that leg out while it's pinned to your body. And maybe you come all the way straight while you have it pinned to your body. Or maybe you're like me, where we're somewhere in between there. Or maybe it feels better for you to have your knee in line with your hip. And straighten. Yes. So you play around with it, see what feels right for your body. Good, we got good hamstring work going here. That feels good, good, good. Awesome. All right, let's go to the other side. So first we'll start with both legs bent. Bend, lifting up the left leg, grabbing behind. We're making this 90 degrees, 90 degrees, and 90 degrees to start. Rolling out that ankle. I have the sun beating on my face right now, and it's not too hot. It feels good. Good. All right, let's get just the lower leg. We'll go the other direction. Yes. Good. Let's straighten out that right leg now, extending it, and then deciding we want to really pin that leg to our body to start, and then you can decide if that's the spot you want to try to straighten the leg out, and if not, just find the right angle that feels like the right place for you to be extending your leg out. I feel that work in the hamstring, and I feel a big difference one side to the other, which is normal. You might also feel a difference. This leg is so much more cooperative than my other leg. That's great. Good work. Okay. Yes, this is where we can use a block. If you don't have a block, then use something else, a book. And in fact, I taught a yoga class the other day. Didn't have enough blocks for everybody, so I used my shoe to do this move. So just something that you can pin, your the block or whatever it is between your knees, okay? Good. We're nice and long on the mat and the hands are beside us. Good. Dig those heels into the mat. When you dig them in, you feel that engagement here of your core and the tucking of the tailbone. Okay. So let's try that. Digging into the heels, tuck the tailbone. Good. All right. We're going to come into a bridge. So keep tucking and the glute muscles turn on. The hips rise. I'm pinning that block and I'm coming into a nice bridge. Breathe. It doesn't have to be a big, giant bridge. It can just be small. As long as I'm feeling this engagement of my posterior chain, then I'm good with it. Good. Take a breath into this belly here. Really balloon it out. Yeah. And then slowly, slowly, we come down one vertebrae at a time. We're going to try that again, except we're going to bring the feet out to the side. So this is just going to change where our strength comes from. So dig into those heels, tuck the pelvis, lift the hips. You just feel it a little bit different place, maybe more on the outside of your hips. Coming up. And let it down one vertebrae at a time. Awesome. All right. Let's remove the block for now. Extend out both legs. Up the arms go and down. Good morning stretch. Very nice. Okay. I'm just going to move the block out of the way. Both legs up to the sky. Yes. And we're trying to keep a nice 90 degrees here. This is waterfall. And you do need some core work here for this pose to be comfortable. All right, arms are going to come out like the letter T. Drop the right leg to the side. The left leg follows. The left arm follows. Yes. Left arm leads. We go twisting with our spine. Left leg comes up until eventually you get to an edge where the right leg starts to follow. Left leg hits the ground. Right leg follows. Right arm follows. Let's do this a few times. This feels so good. Big open chest. Open hips. Yes. And one limb at a time. So one limb, another limb. It's just to the edge of where you can go. It follows. And finally, the arm. Good. And last one. Arm, leg. other leg, arm. Awesome. All right, let's come back to waterfall. Good, and then your arms can return to where they were beside you. Great. Okay. Plant your feet again. Help yourself to the side and push yourself up. Good. Nice crisscross position. Easy seat. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale. This time, right arm comes out to the side. Left makes a big, wide posture. Open that chest. And on the exhale, we're going to thread the needle here. Now, since we're sitting in this crisscross position, we're not going to get too far in, but that's okay, because what we're really trying to target here is these muscles that pull from our pelvis and wrap around. These here, if these are all tight, your leg is going to be tight and your knees are going to hurt. So let's try to straighten those out. Well, I should say stretch those out. Good. Try to keep your hip on the mat. Good. Big and open. And move to the other side. Big and open. Thread the needle. Really feeling where it's all connected to your pelvis and your spine. Good, open. Very nice. All right, let's come up on our toes. Feet together, knees together. Hands can come in front of you on the mat. I'll step back a little bit. Yeah. So we're nice and balanced here because we're holding on to the earth. Shift your weight forward and back. Come up into a half a chair here, a low chair, and back down. Hands shifted forward. Okay, so we're going to keep doing that. I'm going to turn so you can see a side view. So shifting and back and up and down. Shift. Yes. Strength. We'll just do this once or twice more. Good. Head down, bottom up. Yes, a nice deep bend in the knees. And just come up one vertebrae at a time. Hang your arms like ragdoll. Yes, all the way up. We're taking a nice breath at the top. And hands down to prayer. Very nice. Okay, a little balance challenge to strengthen up all of our joints, ankles, knees, hips. Start in Tadasana, mountain pose. Everything is nice and balanced. Everything is engaged. Feel that energy pulling up from the earth. So your legs are nice and engaged here. Belly button is towards your spine and the pelvis is nice and tucked. Long torso. Shoulders down. Palms facing forward, Tadasana. Breathe in. Exhale. Good. Shift your weight over to the left. Hands are on the hips. Drive the right knee up. So, it might be too much to just drive your knee up. So first, just bend your knee. See how you feel. And then slowly drive your knee up. We're really digging into these glute muscles here and drilling. That is your support. Good. Arms come out to the side, palms facing forward. Left arm comes across midline, reaching over to the right. Now, if you want the extra challenge, shift your gaze and see what that does. It makes it harder. Yes. Good. And let's bring the arm back out. And now the right arm comes across midline, challenging our brain when we cross midline. And then shift your gaze if it suits you. Good. Nice and strong legs. Arms come out. Turn those thumbs down. Push it back. Good. Inhale up and exhale. And we can put that leg down now. All right, that supporting leg needs a little love, so let's roll the ankle out. Breathe. Roll it the other way. Good. Step that heel out. We're going to stretch out the back of the supporting leg. So we step the heel out, sit our bottoms back, chamber the arms, and sweep. I feel a nice stretch in the back of that leg. Yes, and I'm going to turn so that you can see the side view. So the foot is out. I sit my bottom back. That's the key because that lengthens the muscles. Chamber the arms and sweep. My toes are up off the mat. And one more. Awesome. Okay, let's do the other side now. Starting in Tadasana, as always. Shift the weight into the right leg this time. And begin to lift up that knee, hands on the hips. Get your balance, dig into the glute muscle. Good, arms out, palms facing forward. Right arm crossing midline. If you like, shift your gaze and definitely feel the difference where you're better balanced. Good, the gaze comes back center, the arms open. Left arm across and shifting the gaze. Yes, thumbs down, push it back. Nice open chest inhale. Arms come up and we go to prayer. Awesome. Okay, roll that supporting leg out. Other direction. Good. All right, let's give it a little bit of a stretch, huh? Let's put that heel out. Bottom back. Chamber the arms and sweep. Long. Sweep. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Let's just do one more good stretch and we'll call it a day. Right? Let's have our legs a little bit wider than our hips. Belly button tight, everything long. On your next exhale, we're going to come into Skandasana. So we're just coming into a Cossack squat, really. But it's called Skandasana in the yoga world. Toes are up. I'm on my toes here, but if you have the flexibility and you would like to, you can come down onto your flat foot on the bent leg. That's fine. But either way, we're going to do whatever we need to do to really get a nice stretch on these adductors, which of course are all part of the knee joint. Right? So we addressed our quadriceps, our hamstrings, the adductors, our abductors are on the outside of our leg. Yes. Calf muscles. All of those things come in and tie into your knee. So good. All right, let's Spider-Man our way over to the other side. And like I said, you can be up on your toe, you can come down, you can even release your hands if you like into a prayer. It's up to you. And back to center. And let's roll it up. Into prayer. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming today. Go head over to my channel, Yoga for You. Like and subscribe. And pick from my varied themes that I have on that channel. Until next time, take care and God bless you.